Hey everyone, this is Joe, and today I'll be reviewing the Vantrue HD car camera recorder. It's a 1080p car DVR. It does come, or you can order it with an optional GPS module which connects to it, which will allow you to record your position as well as the speed. I'm going to show a couple of the features listed on the back of the package. You can see some of those. You will need a transflash card. That does not come with it, so that's a little tip. The transflash card sits right in there. It also has an HDMI out, but it does not come with the connector for that. So you'll need to purchase that as well if you want that. It's got a microphone and it's got a USB to mini adapter. Want to show you real quick what's in the package. The package includes it's got some clear casing for protecting the unit. I've already been using this for a couple of weeks. It just pops in there, and the other equipment comes in this little pouch down here. So just want to let you know, inside the box also comes, you also get a thank you card from Vantrue, which you can read about, and there's also a illustrated user manual which goes into detail about how you hook it up. It's very basic. I wish the user manual was a little bit more detailed since I'm not familiar and I had a hard time finding a website for this product. Other than that, let's get into the details. It says on the front, Car DVR, 1080p. It is a nice little camera. It fits right in your hand. It's pretty small. Again, you'll need a transflash card. It's got an HDMI out, which is very nice to have for that full resolution. And it's got, at the top, it's got a USB to mini connection. And there's the plug-in for the optional GPS module. Now, it comes with a nice suction cup. Show you this real quick. Comes down. You can see, just even without pushing it on, it's pretty hard. Now, once you clamp it down like that, it's not moving. I mean, it's not going to move. And I haven't had any issues with this suction cup on my windshield. It's also not sticky. There's no stickiness. It's just a really well designed. A lot of these suction cups have come a long way over the time several years ago when they used to fall off. And when they add this power module, which really, you can see it really suck it down, there's nothing coming off. One thing I do wish they did, it's got a little ball and socket joint right here, which kind of slides into the top. I wish they could make this a little quick release so it'd be easier to pop this off. Did consult the manufacturer. It just kind of goes on there and it slides on over, and then that pops in. So you need to pop that out and then slide it over. It's a little tricky once you get the hang of it. I think they could do a better job with a quick release button somehow, because what you want to do is you're going to want to take this off your car in the summer and the winter when those temperatures inside the car get extreme, because you don't want to damage your electronics. You don't need this in a 180-degree car. It's not going to last. It's going to kill the battery. So just be mindful of that. The other thing I mentioned for the manufacturer is I think I'd like to see a USB to micro connection. It's just a lot more popular connection, and that way people can charge their phone or other things if they don't want to use the car DVR. But I want to show you this. It comes with a very long cord. You can see this. It's almost a little too long, but I'll tell you what, I'd rather have a cord that's too long than one that's too short. And the way I've been using this on my dashboard, I've tried different angles. Again, check with your state to see if you're allowed to put things on your windshield. I just do it. But there's no angle. I mean, whatever angle you mount this at is the angle it gets. So it'd be nice to see if there was some way to possibly, no, this is stretching, if there'd be some way to kind of bend this a little bit so you can angle it, because I'd like to have it off to the side and then turn the camera so I could see, so it wouldn't be on my windshield. As it is now, it has to sit on your windshield, and that is the view you get. So, obviously the best view is going to be right in the middle of your windshield. You're not going to want that because it's going to obstruct your view. You're going to want something low and out of the way. So again, I like the fact that it's a very long cord because you can position it wherever you'd like to. Now, one of the things I did mention again to the manufacturer, because I am reviewing this sample you know, it is a free sample in exchange for my review on Amazon and YouTube. But I wanted to show this. It mounts on the car. Now, to mount on the car, it's got to go like such. All right, so it mounts on the car. You lock it in place. What I found, and I told him, is I wish this mini to USB connector was on the bottom, because when it's sitting on, I got that going backwards. When it's sitting on your car, it looks like this. Okay, well what I found to do with that is you just kind of hook it. You can hook it over this little clip button right there, and then that way the cord neatly hangs down and it doesn't get in your way. So that's how I've been driving around with it. Let me get to showing you some of the things. And at the end of the video, I'll show you some of the weird driving I've seen in Northern Virginia. Let me turn this on. It's got a welcome screen. It's got a nice full color LCD. Don't know how well this is coming through. It's got a different menu button that lets you see the different options you can do. Oh, first you got to turn it off. One of the things, it is motion activated. I'll say that too. You know, not only is it 1080p, but what you do is you can set up, there's a whole variety of settings here. I'm trying to get to the menu page. I think I got to hit mode. Okay. All right, it's got a camera, it's got a playback. See, I just recorded that. So you can switch between mode. There's video. You got to stop the video, then you push mode. And then there's a camera mode with a little camera icon up top. And then there's the playback mode. So going to the menu, you can see there's different menu options. And you hit menu again, you can go over to date, time. There's all kinds of settings you can put in here. But probably the biggest settings for this, and I want to give this company kudos for this, is that they have, they set up that this is motion activated. There's actually a parking assist, which I could not get to work. I had it hooked up to my car. I started pushing on my car. I couldn't get this to turn on to record that. The idea is if someone smashes into your car while it's parked in the parking lot, that this will record the license plate, or at least what's around it, to go off. But I couldn't get that to work. The other thing is but what I do like about it is when I start the car, this automatically sends power to it. The motion of the car turns this on, it starts recording. I have an 8 gig transflash card in here, and it just keeps continuously looping and looping and looping and looping and recording over the previous footage. And again, it is at 1080p, so it is very good resolution. It's got a wide angle lens, so it gets everything. Again, I'm very happy with this unit. I think there's a few things they can do to improve it. But overall, I think for what it is and what it does, I think this is definitely one of the things that the way technology is going. I was unfortunately involved in an accident in December, and basically it came down to my word or the other person's word. And apparently in Virginia, when you contribute to an accident, you are also responsible for it. So therefore, since the insurance agent thought that I contributed to the accident, she said that I'm responsible for it. So next time I'm going to have one of these, and I'm going to have I'll not only have the accident recorded, but I'll have this, and as you know, that's going to be bulletproof, any insurance claim or anything. So with the way people are driving, I think that this is unfortunately a reality of the way the times are. But Vantrue makes a good unit. It's got a good price. I like a lot of things about this. You just got to remember to take it off and hook it up. And I had no problems getting the images off of the memory card when I hooked it up to my computer. So if you're in the market for one of these, go ahead and give the Vantrue a try. Thanks a lot. Bye.